Guys, don't you feel like the temperature just suddenly spiked? Or is it just Pharita's visuals burning up the internet right now? Hold your breath, because a giant beauty magazine account with over 80,000 followers on Instagram just dropped a bomb that has the entire K-pop fandom buzzing. You didn't hear it wrong. This isn't just a regular mention. This is absolute recognition. The prestigious beauty magazine, Beauteous Magazine, just posted something that makes us all realize we've been living in the Pharita era. Amidst thousands of idols with strange and experimental hairstyles, one name emerged as the gold standard for an elegant straight hairstyle. Who else but the Disney princess of BABYMONSTER, Pharita? But wait a minute, why only now? And why Pharita? Is this a sign that Pharita is going to be the next it girl in the global fashion and beauty world? Don't blink, because today we are going to thoroughly break down why this top-tier beauty magazine literally bowed down to the Thai members' enchanting straight visuals. Let's dive in, monsties. Okay, let's talk honestly. In the K-pop industry, visuals are everything. But to be recognized by a professional beauty magazine account like Beauteous Magazine, which has a niche and very selective audience regarding trends, that's a whole different level, bestie. So here is the chronology. Recently, Beauteous Magazine shared a guide or inspiration for girls out there who want to look classy yet simple. The title? The Perfect Straight Hairstyle. And guess who became the face of that guide? Her photo was displayed clearly, aesthetically, and truly radiated an expensive aura. Netizens on X, formerly Twitter, immediately lost their minds. Tweets like, "Pharita it girl behavior. Her hair alone could save the country's economy," to "Pharita's hair is literally silk," immediately flooded the timeline. We know BABYMONSTER is full of visuals, but this moment seemed to solidify Pharita's position as a main visual vibes that cannot be debated anymore. Do you realize that a straight hairstyle is actually the hardest to make look wow? If your hair isn't healthy or your cut isn't right, it will just look limp or ordinary. But Pharita, she makes the most basic hairstyle look like a diamond crown. This isn't just about hair, it's about how Pharita carries herself with elegance. Why is Pharita's straight hairstyle being cited as a reference for women all over the world? Let's break it down deeply, like professional beauty critics. First, look at the texture of her hair. In every appearance, Pharita's hair always looks shiny, healthy, and truly like a walking shampoo commercial. Beauty experts on social media say Pharita has a face structure that perfectly suits long, straight hair. She has a sharp V-shaped jawline and large, doll-like eyes. Straight hair functions to frame her face without distracting from her beautiful features. Second, the old money aura. You know the old money aesthetic trend that's going viral? Pharita is the personification of that trend. Her straight hair doesn't need much styling, no need for excessive hairpins, but the aura? Wow, it's like an only child of a wealthy family who owns a private island. This is why Beauteous Magazine chose her. They wanted to show that true beauty often comes from simplicity executed perfectly. Third, consistency. Since her pre-debut days, Pharita already drew attention because of her beautiful long hair. She very rarely changes to extreme hairstyles like shortcuts or flashy neon colors. She stays loyal to natural dark or brown colors that are elegant, and this strategy worked. She built a brand image as an idol who is graceful and classy. Just imagine how many of us go to the salon while bringing a photo of Pharita and saying, "Miss, I want a cut and smoothing like this." I'm sure thousands of people are doing that right now. That beauty magazine knows exactly what is trending, and Pharita is the trendsetter. Now, we move to the most exciting part, netizen reactions. We know K-pop fans are the most capable detectives in the world. As soon as Beauteous Magazine posted Pharita's photo, the comment section immediately exploded. There was one comment that got thousands of likes, saying, "Pharita isn't just a BABYMONSTER member, she is the new beauty standard for Gen 5 idols." Her look is very universal, but still has a strong character. Do you agree? I definitely say yes. In community forums like Pan and the TQ, Korean netizens also joined in giving praise. They said Pharita has a very strong actress aura. Some even said she reminds them of legendary figures like Jun Ji-hun when she was young, who was famous for her iconic long straight hair. That is praise as high as the sky, guys. But it wasn't just praise, there were also funny memes circulating, like the me looking at Pharita's hair versus me looking at my dry hair meme, which is really relatable for those of us whose hair often falls out from too much bleaching. Haha. International fans also didn't want to be left behind. They started making threads on X about Pharita's best hair moments, from the Batter Up era, Sheesh, until her latest appearances. This hype proves one thing: Pharita has an attraction that can reach people outside the K-pop fandom. People who initially just wanted to look for hairstyle inspiration in a beauty magazine ended up becoming BABYMONSTER fans because they were fascinated by Pharita's visuals. An extraordinary marketing strategy, right? With the mention from a big magazine like Beauteous Magazine, the question is, what is the next step for Pharita? In my view, this is just the beginning. We have already seen other BABYMONSTER members being scouted by big brands, and Pharita, with her expensive aura and iconic hair, she is a perfect candidate to become a brand ambassador for world-class hair care products or luxury fashion brands. Can you imagine Pharita sitting in the front row of Paris Fashion Week with her shiny, straight hair under the camera flashes? It's not a dream, it's a prophecy. She has proportional height, very fluent English skills, since she is also from Thailand and attended an international school, and most importantly, she has a very elegant attitude in front of the camera. YG Entertainment also seems to realize the valuable asset they have. They are slowly but surely starting to position Pharita as a graceful figure within the group. Even though on stage, she can be very monstrous with her powerful vocals, remember, she is one of the best main vocals in her generation. Visually, she remains a feminine and elegant balancer. Wow, truly, just one post from a beauty magazine can make us realize how big Pharita's influence is now. From this, we learn that beauty doesn't always have to be complicated. Sometimes healthy, straight hair and high self-confidence are enough to conquer the world. But what do you think, Monsties? Do you agree that Pharita is the queen of straight hair and K-pop right now? Or do you think there is another idol more deserving of that title? Write your honest opinions in the comments below. I really want to read your discussion. Don't forget to hit the like button if you are very proud of Pharita, and subscribe to this channel so you don't miss the hottest and most up-to-date news in the K-pop world. Also turn on the notification bell so you can be the first to know when I upload a new video. If we talk about iconic straight hair in the K-pop world, there are certainly several names that immediately come to mind. From the girls' generation era with Yoona, who radiated a national's first love aura through her effortless long straight hair, to Lisa of Blackpink, who changed the world's perspective on straight hair with her signature bangs that never move. However, Pharita brings a new dimension to this narrative. Yoona personifies classic elegance, while Lisa represents boldness and urban swag. Pharita, on the other hand, fills the gap between the two. She is the embodiment of understated luxury, natural beauty polished to perfection, and a modern princess aura. What makes Pharita stand out among her predecessors? The key lies in her ability to radiate universal charm without the need for excessive gimmicks. Her straight hair is not just a style, it is an extension of her calm yet powerful character. In an era where hair color experiments and extreme styles dominate, Pharita chooses the classic path, and that is what makes her unique. She proves that to be an icon, one does not always need to shout for attention. Sometimes, an elegant whisper is far more impactful. Beauteous magazine implicitly acknowledges this. They did not choose Pharita because she is the loudest trendsetter, but because she is the epitome of timeless, attainable beauty. Her straight hair is the perfect canvas that highlights her flawless facial features, creating a rare harmony. It is about proportion, prime hair health, and most importantly, how the style blends with her charismatic personality. For a K-pop idol, hair is more than just a part of their appearance. It is a crucial element of their stage identity and personal brand. Hair can be an era marker, a comeback symbol, or even an artistic statement. Just look at how a change in hair color or style can trigger millions of speculations and analyses among fans. In Pharita's context, her consistent straight hair has become a powerful signature look. This builds a solid and easily recognizable visual foundation. Amidst a sea of idols who frequently change their appearance drastically, Pharita's consistency provides an impression of stability and authenticity. The BABYMONSTER fandom, affectionately known as Monsties, proudly celebrates Pharita's hair as one of the group's greatest assets. They often share fan cams or photos focusing on her glowing hair while she dances, showing how a small detail can spark massive admiration. This also creates a sense of ownership and emotional connection for fans. When a major beauty magazine highlights an iconic feature of their alt bias, it is not just about the idol, but also a validation of the fandom's taste and support. It's a moment of collective pride that strengthens the bond between the idol and their fans, sparking warm discussions about how Pharita maintains such extraordinary hair health and beauty. Surely, this also opens opportunities for Pharita to become a muse for hair care brands looking to target a younger, trend-conscious audience. Recognition from Beauteous is not just local praise, it's global validation. Beauty magazines with an international follower base like Beauteous have significant influence in shaping trends worldwide. When they point to Pharita as the example of the ideal straight hairstyle, the message reaches audiences in Europe, America, Asia, and beyond. This means Pharita is now officially on the radar of the global fashion and beauty industry, opening doors for larger and more prestigious brand collaborations. Imagine Pharita as the face of a global campaign for a luxury shampoo brand or as a model for a high-end salon wanting to showcase their best hair straightening techniques. The potential is limitless. Big brands looking for a representation of natural, elegant, yet modern beauty will find a perfect match in Pharita. She carries an image of freshness, effortless luxury, and an appeal that transcends cultural boundaries. Furthermore, this will also affect the overall entertainment industry's view of BABYMONSTER. With one of its members recognized in the global beauty sphere, the group will gain additional exposure outside of music circles. It reinforces the narrative that BABYMONSTER is not just a music group, but a collection of fashionistas and beauty icons ready to dominate various sectors of the entertainment industry. This is a clever strategic move, whether intended by GY or a result of Pharita's own aura. In a constantly changing beauty landscape, straight hair is often underestimated as a safe or boring choice. However, Pharita, in her own way, has changed that perception. She proves that straight hair can be a symbol of new strength, the strength to be authentic, the strength to radiate elegance without being excessive, and the strength to redefine what it means to be beautiful in the 21st century. This is not about following trends, but about creating a new standard. Pharita teaches us that true beauty shines from within, and even the simplest hairstyle can be the most powerful statement if paired with charm and confidence. She is living proof that sometimes, to stand out, we only need to be ourselves, with a little touch of glow and perfect health. So, after seeing how Pharita wows the world with her straight hair, what lesson can we take for ourselves? Is it time to embrace our natural beauty with Pharita-style confidence? Or is this just the beginning of Pharita's dominance in the beauty and fashion world? Share your thoughts and let's continue to witness the extraordinary journey of this it girl. Don't miss a single moment. Make sure you always stay connected with us for the latest updates, because the drama in the K-pop world never ends.